So a few weeks ago now, it was my mum's birthday, so I designed this birthday card for her that I am now gonna paint. I'm sort of using the same colour scheme that I feel like I've been using in so many illustrations recently. It's one of those like saved palettes that I now have on Procreate, so I just default to using it all the time. But I did end up adding this sort of bluey purpley colour to some of it at the end, and it sort of like changed the whole look of it, and I really liked it. But it was nice to actually do some painting. I think the card came out quite nice, and I ended up making sort of a whole series of greetings cards in this same sort of style. This was only meant to be a one-off for my mum's birthday, but I kind of really like this sort of abstracty look with all the different colours and stuff, so I ended up currently I have like 4 designs in this series, and I've turned them into actual greetings cards that you can now get in my shop. So I did one like this for mum, a similar one for dad, which I thought would be pretty good for Father's Day. The cards don't really specify the event, so the kind of mum and dad ones are great if you, like, it could be for a birthday or for Mother's Day or Father's Day. So I thought they were quite kind of nice generic cards in a way, so you could kind of use them for anything. And I also made a happy birthday one and a congrats one. I was really happy with like how they all came out. It's the first time I've ever made greetings cards for my shop, so it's the first time selling greetings cards. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I'm sort of excited about it. I think by the time this video is uploaded, I would have done my shop update yesterday. So you can see in the kind of link in the description if you want to go and visit my shop. I think there's about over 10 new listings of different products. It's probably the first time I've had a big shop update since I really started my shop, so it's really fun to try and get into making new products. I have just finished university, so I'm graduating next month, and one of my big focuses for the summer now is going to be working on my shop. Obviously I'm going to be trying to do some more like freelance illustration work now, but I really want to spend more time working on my shop because I feel like it's something I haven't been able to spend much time on because I've been focusing on my uni work more. So now that I have the time, I'm really excited to kind of make new products. I've got new prints, I've got some new stickers that I made, the greetings cards, a couple of original paintings, and yeah, I want to see how all these things go, and hopefully I'm gonna keep making more. So there should be sort of more shop updates coming. I'm really excited. It's like I said, it's been so long since I've actually spent time making new products and planning new things out. So if there's anything in particular that you might like to see in future shop updates, let me know. I'd love to hear what you think. I'm sort of nervous for the shop update, but I'm excited. I hope it's going well. Since I finished uni, the project that I did that you've seen probably a few videos about, I wrote a children's book. I think I'm going to try selling the children's book just through my shop. I got a few copies printed just so I could have them for my hand in, but I got sent like a few more copies than I'd actually ordered, so I have a few extras if you were interested. I think, I admit at this exact moment in time, I don't know if they're going to be in my shop, but they might be. So if you check it out, might be a few copies of my book. A pretty simple thing to do. It's all about appreciating the small things in life, and in the case of the book, it's all about waving to people. It's a really sweet book. It's just about passing on a wave through a town and about how it brings a smile to people's faces and it connects the town together. It's just sort of a sweet story about that, really. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy watching the rest of this video. It was a lot of fun to do these paintings. I've been using this sort of watercolour paper that I realised I had, and it's really nice, and it's the same paper that I've been using for my original paintings. I just really like how thick and textured it is. I really love textured paper. It's slightly harder to paint than smooth paper. I find it takes longer to try and get the colour to seep in properly, but I just love the texture of it so much. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you soon.